Welcome to an introduction of our EPR solution guide. Since the late 90s, fee-paying directives have expanded globally, focusing on waste placed on the market and creating obligations on companies throughout the supply chain. So, what are the obligations facing companies? Starting with the EU Packaging Directive, its objective is to reduce the environmental impact of packaging placed on the market through minimization at the source and increasing recovery, as well as eliminating harmful chemicals. Targets for recovery and recycling are established, which business bears responsibility for meeting. Companies can meet this obligation by joining a compliance scheme and provide data on packaging used in their products and pay fees for recovery and recycling of the waste. So why is this tricky? Compliance schemes in each country have different rules, tariffs, and costs to report against. Some require only the disclosure of primary packaging, where others, such as the UK, require disclosure down to transport packaging. Some schemes request tonnage reports for just a short list of categories, like plastic, paper, glass, and so on. However, others break this down and ask you to split your reporting by LDPE, HDPE, bottles, cartons, and so on. This makes reporting to different packaging schemes worldwide a significant challenge. So, how can you easily manage your reporting obligations? Our Compliance Map solution automatically builds your obligation reports each month, quarter, and year by mapping your packaging data automatically to each compliance scheme, combining your sales data and products to build a submission, publishing your reports each reporting period, and archiving your data for auditing. So, in the end, your packaging obligations become as simple as downloading an Excel form. What are the obligations for the WEEE Directive? The WEEE Directive, like the Packaging Directive, aims to reduce the burden on municipalities for waste management. Businesses must also register with a compliance scheme and report the electrical waste placed on the market and pay fees towards recovery and recycling, so collection targets are met. In addition, products affected must be marked with a crossed-out wheelie bin icon. With the recast, the scope of products affected by the WEEE Directive is set to expand in 2018, affecting 6 categories with some exemptions. What are the legal obligations for the Battery Directive? Similar to the WEEE Directive, collection targets are set by each member state, and businesses must join a producer compliance scheme if they place significant batteries on the market. Strict labeling must be adhered to, including a crossed-out wheelie bin, a chemical symbol depending on amount and chemistry, and the inclusion of clear instructions for the safe removal and disposal of the batteries. How does Compliance Map help with all of these requirements? Compliance Map offers various modules to help with the collection of packaging data from your supply chain, the automatic mirroring of sales and products from your source systems, the import of rules, tariffs, and costs from each compliance scheme, to finally build out, when needed, your obligation remittance forms for publishing to compliance schemes. So, what happens when a compliance scheme changes their tariff list, costs, or reporting rules? A compliance scheme may decide to change their list of reportable categories or method of reporting. So, what do we do when this happens? Compliance Map has a team of experts that monitor changes to each scheme and automatically keeps your instance of the Compliance Map enterprise solution up to date, so you always report with the latest rules and costs. For more information, please visit thecompliancemap.com.